Hello, you are most welcome to my page where I help you discover ways of answering your driving theory questions, especially if you are living in Germany and also around the world. As I always say, it doesn't matter even if you don't live here in Germany, you can still follow this education, and then it will enable you to acquire very important skills in driving, rules in driving, and also enable you to become a responsible driver when you are on the road. Okay, today what I want us to do is to take a look at a typical exams. What we are going to learn today is similar to the exams that you are going to experience when you go for your exams, your actual theory exams. We are going to answer 30 questions, and these 30 questions are some of the questions that you will meet in your final driving theory exams. So take a very close look at what we are going to learn. It is similar to what we have learned already, similar to the previous videos that I did. Some of the questions that you saw in the video may come here, I'm not too sure, but some of them may appear here. So we have 30 questions on the day of your driving exams, theory exams. You have 30 questions to answer within a stipulated time. And I've taught you that, or I've given you the tips that some of the the questions are numbered based on points. We have 2-point question, 3-point question, 4-point question, and then 5-point questions. And I told you that especially the 5 and the 4-point questions, you must ensure that you don't get at least 2 or 3 of them to be wrong. Otherwise, your exams may not be, or your results may not be favorable. Okay, so without much talking, let's go into action. Let's go. For the American and say Danny Drew or so quiet and Sofiana and Sofiana or quiet no. You want same for Macomaco a diasa 30 and I walk with Yano. Sir, and same for no. And no, I've been an amenamo, yeah, was so all the country me videos in Libya. Nana then perceive me do ra said the and Sofiana ACT a pepe. And same for an air diasa. Intino yen chassis. So we start from here. This is our first question. What must you be aware of here? What must you be aware of here? So what is happening here? Let me enlarge this. Okay. All right. So we've seen the environment where we are driving. What must you be aware of here? Here, or 1, slower moving vehicles must use the hard shoulder if possible. Here is this route, or this part of the road is the hard shoulder. Okay, this side. So slower moving vehicles must use the hard shoulder if possible. It is correct. It is not permitted to stop to the left of the boundary line of the carriageway. It is not permitted to stop to the left of the boundary line of the carriageway. Yes, it is not permitted to stop there. Driving across the boundary line of the carriageway is prohibited at all times. Is it prohibited at all times? No. So, driving across the boundary line of the carriageway. This is the carriageway. It's prohibited at all times. It's not at all times. Sometimes you see the lines will be broken. At this place, you can't drive across here, nor can someone drive from here to here. It's not allowed because of this thick line, which I have explained in my previous videos to you. That when you see this thick line, which is not broken, you don't cross. You can't cross from here to here, from right to left, nor from left to right. It's not allowed. Okay, so and this line is not going to be like this all the time. You get to some places, it will be broken. So this answer is wrong. It's wrong. You get to a point that the lines will break. At that point, you can cross when you want to overtake. Okay. Aha na omochra say wonam saa kwan we so a car wontimi nkontem no oso omfa ha ebe ya oso omfa car wontimi enko speed a okonya no aha na oso ofa no kre we na te say aha ye kwan bi a osisu a wokọ fast pa it say a highway no and a motorway. I beg your pardon. It is a motorway. A osisu a speed in kwa you crowd shot may call 80 no so in the cars na intimi nkọ kese no o so mbefa o se kwan ye o se ha na mbefa what you say eno ano ntino eno kre de di ho no o se emra ma won kwan se obegina ha ba bia onsa benkum so ha ugina ho sa wa ha adwen tino eno so ye no kre ontimi ngina ho ena o se etiamra se obe free o kwan iso aba ana so obe free ha aba ha ebe to amusa kosi awie ena me chese nya no kre san se so wo hwe ba bia enam yi dia enam sa line we se ya san wo ho ntino yentimi emfree ye hanom emba ha saa na obisu ntimi emfree ha emba ha na momo utwika na kona ba koduru ba bi bon se ya cheche line we ne ya chechem tum ba bia ya chechem ne dia na wetimi ayeden afree ha aba ha enti we na ya kire se untimi jese saa boundary line no eni kwan se wo cross no e kan boundary line no ne saa line we on say acha kwan ni mu mienu ama ebi nam ha na ebi su nam ha the boundary line we no so wo free wo cross wa ba aha no ana wo free ha ba no etia emra enya no kre tiwe enya no kre we 3 points yanko. So answer we say na enya ade a obehu questions no we dey hu se watwa na se watinji se wawie so tiji se ya wie tino ya drew her. What is the right course of action? You can see that I want to turn left and I have two pedestrians who also I presume want to cross the road. So what is the right course of action? What should I do? Number 1, I wait because the two pedestrians have priority. It's correct. I continue driving because the two pedestrians have to wait. This is wrong. I take the turn before the oncoming pedestrian because only this one is required to wait. This is a 4-point question. Okay, now this answer is wrong. The last two answers are wrong. I don't take turn before the pedestrian. Okay, anytime you are driving and you see pedestrians want to cross, you have to allow them to cross. Okay, you don't take priority before them. All right, so the only correct answer is this one. I wait because the two pedestrians have priority. Yes. And it's a old driver no be drew baby say ohwa we ne kira me fa me benkum so anasa ohwe me aro ya ma kire wa haje se me fa benkum so na me hu se nipa mienu so ejina ho mpese o mutwa kwan nim ti die na o se me ye o se me twen e ma nipa ne di kan twam sanse omo ne di kan akwa ansa na maba no kre de di ho no so kira meto aso akọ esanse nipa na o se omo momu na twɛn eno no enya no kre ena be so say medical akọ aja medical akọ so ama nipa ba akọ na ogina wo na twɛn wati ase ba akọ de mema na akọ na ba akọ de wa twɛn eno so enya no kre enti no we mi no enya no kre. Okay, the only correct answer is this one, so we move on. What should you understand by defensive driving? What should you understand by defensive driving? Defensive driving means allowing for other people's mistakes. Correct. Allowing for other people's mistakes. Defensive driving means stopping as a precaution at every crossroads. This is wrong. This is wrong. If you stop at every crossroads, you are it is either you are going to cause traffic or you are going to cause accident. So you can't just stop at every crossroad and say that you are taking a precaution. It's not allowed. Defensive driving means not insisting on your rights. It's correct. It's correct. Not insisting on it, even though it is your right, you can let it go. Okay, you can let it go. If you do that, then we say you are a defensive driver. A defensive driver makes room for other people's mistakes, or he allows a room for other people's mistakes. That is correct. Okay. We so extra. A day any defensive driving. Say who trika na wanya. Yes say car na yetwi no. Ye ahobambo. Bo ho ban ye. Ewo car no na say steer na kuta no. Bo ho ban. Enne omo nan kwan so no ho nyina aban no ebi ni sende na abaya ebema wa utimi ya kase we de oye driver ni ohobambo for pan ene say ebi mu fun so omo baye no obaji atum onka say adentina aha ni kwan say wokọ me na mekọ ene wabehye manim na wa sha ase di atem da bi yenyesa defensive driving no and say ade no kra ha no hu se nka wona nka wokọ na nso enipa no bibi nti wabehye onim na watwe ama no na wahye wo nya hwe na so obi abo at once break bi nso no watimi defend wo ho emom se anya hwe yi na oye ya nka wodo car no kra bebom but wanya yawi to be any den and only defensive driving basa say uma bufu pi so tesa woje afoforo emfon so otum saa na we ne pa kire nti no kre that edi ho no o say defensive driving means stopping as a precaution at every crossroad and say be odie enam say wo say wo bo wo ne afoforo ho ban tinim ba bia bedru junction bia bedru bia no obegina ba bia bedru bia obegina eno no nya no kre it is wrong ujejan junction bia so anhwa obi di ne car be bom ana say wo do die no kra ko bo obim edim ana say ubema traffic esi ekwan so the way are wrong. Defensive driving means not insisting on your rights. And it say wow nim say adebia was say obi just say me own rights instead of can to insist on your rights. And it say on the radio me and I say for example me na was say me ko me ban say modru kwan bi so ba bi sese wona nka wokọ enso obi dimirika hwi no abehye wanim what ya say eno sa no nam say we defensive driver no obetwe amani pa no ahye wanim na okọ nya se chinchina atwan me na mekọ ntino wontimi mehye manim na say wona nipa na ham so we defensive driver onye sa na we pa nti we mienu correct yanko. Let's continue. This video is going to be a little bit longer because of the explanations that I'm giving, okay, in both English and then my local language, which is Asante Twi. Okay. Now, why does driving on this stretch of road require greater alertness on the part of the motorist? Let's look at the road, this road, this, so it is a road here, vehicles coming from the opposite direction, and we are moving ahead. In the middle is the railway line, okay, for trams. This is a city, okay. So why does driving on this stretch of road require greater alertness on the part of the motorist? Okay. 1. A tram might come from the opposite direction, correct, because this is the road or the line for the tram. The road surface is uneven and road grip varies. Yes, the road surface is uneven. Look at this side here and here. You see that they are not the same. They are uneven, means they are not the same, and so the grip varies. Friction will vary. You understand? Driving on the tracks is dangerous. Yes, driving on the tracks is dangerous. This is, let me say, track. This one, if you drive on it, it is dangerous. It is dangerous in the sense that you could be locked up here, or maybe you get to this side and a tram is coming with a top speed, so it is dangerous to drive on it. And you can also bust a tire when you try to drive on it, so it's dangerous. The road surface is uneven, and yeah, we read this one, it's also correct. This is a 4-point question, okay? All right. Is this all share a kwan we so unam ha as a so ya hwe yi pa de benti na so ya hwe yi pa emoa na kira esan se tram train a enenam krom no broni e kan tram ebetimi aba abefa ebetimi afri hanom aba so enti na ma wonam ha ehu enokre ana se so ya hwe yi pa ese ehu kura so ya hwe yi ena afeso ekwan no wohwe ekwan no so a ekwan no nyina so nye pepepe wohwe ha se ye tron enso ha no ya hyehye brakes na wa ha so tiama ekwan no so nye penti no so obo brake a echiwa ha se ya intimi nchiwa enti so onam so wo ye careful pa and I'll say a fence won't nam okofa train kwan so a hu pa so okofa train kwan so a no kre entinim ensem mu aye ni nyina me ensa ni nyina aye no kre ati ase na yenko. Let's continue. You are overtaken by a police vehicle which pulls in immediately in front of you. The words bitter fogging, that is please follow, appear illuminated in red on the roof. To whom does this apply? Understand the question? You are overtaken by a police vehicle which pulls in immediately in front of you. The words bitter fogging, or in English, please follow, appear illuminated in red on the roof. To whom does this apply? Answers. For the police and rescue vehicles following behind you, no. To all vehicles in my lane, no. To me, yes. So when you are driving and a police vehicle overtakes you and then it comes directly in front of you, immediately in front of you, with these words bitter fogging. Bitter fogging is German word. Bitter fogging. In English it means please follow, and it is written in red on the top of the police vehicle. When this happens, it means they are referring to you and not any other person. Okay, so it is this answer. Question when chira utwika no onam kwan so na police for car edimirika tenta be hyewanim na mkosha otu ani hwa police car no na pempam ho no ya twe ho bitter fogging. German kasa bitter fogging HSF mepacho di machi please follow brofo bitter fogging. So who sa word we ya twa bitter fogging na HSF mepacho di machi na egu police for ne car na apempam ho light sokoko bonse so enti hwan na ekoma no na mwaye ne say comma police for na wana atoriantem esia omukobwa de se fire service for omuna kwama onye no kre didi wono so se comma cars ni nyina car bia wo nam kwan so nyina a omudimi lane mu nyina me no omo esa so no comma ye nyina enye no kre comma me nko an to who be beside a wonkwa na ekoma enkoma obia wonkwa what I say. Okay, let's continue. As I said, this video is going to be a bit longer. What is the right course of action? Look at the point. It is a 5-point question. These are some of the questions that can fail you in the exams, those that carry 5 points. So look at it. I'm driving forward ahead, and this cyclist wants to turn left. On my left is also a vehicle that wants to turn left to where I am heading to. So, what is the right course of action here? Answers. I may be the first to pass through the junction. I may be the first to pass through the junction. Let's look at the situation. I may be the first to pass through the junction. Why? And then let's look at the next one. I have to allow the green car to turn. Okay, This is the green car. I have to allow the green car to turn left ahead of me. Okay. I have to allow the cyclist to turn. All right. Now, I gave you a clue from my previous video, I beg your pardon, that sometimes you have a sentence that is repeated, or a phrase that repeats itself. Sometimes some of these repeated phrases or sentences are the correct answers or the wrong answers. Similar is here. Look at this. I have to allow the. We have the same thing here. I have to allow the. Look at it. It's a phrase that has repeated itself, or that has appeared twice. 1, 2. And I'm saying that sometimes, not all the time, when it appears like that, it's either the two are the answers or the two are the wrong ones. In this case, the two are the wrong ones. This is the correct answer. I will tell you why. Look at the picture or the situation. I am driving ahead. I'm going straight. Okay? And opposite me is a cyclist. This cyclist is not coming my way. He's also trying to turn left. In fact, he is turning left. So because he's turning left, I have priority before him. Danke. Because he is turning left, I have priority before him. This means that I have to go before he comes. Then this green vehicle is also standing on my left. On this junction or this crossroad, there are no traffic signs here. You can see that there's no traffic sign here. That's good. There's no traffic sign here. This means we make use of what we call right before left rule. Right before left rule simply means that when I am on this crossroad, and a vehicle is on my right here, I have to allow the vehicle that is on the right to move before I allow the vehicle that is on the left, which means the vehicle on the left will stop and allow me to move. You understand? So right before left, which means if a vehicle was here, that vehicle will move first, then I will move before the vehicle on my left. So if I have two vehicles, left and right, I am in the middle. You understand? It means the vehicle on the left will have to wait, and I will also have to wait for the vehicle on my right. So the vehicle on my right will have to move first, and then I will move. And when I have moved, then the vehicle on my left will move later. So it is similar to this situation. This is why I must not allow this vehicle to move ahead of me. I understand? So the vehicle here, I believe, also knows this rule. So he will wait for me to move, and after that, it can also move. So I may be the first to pass through the junction. This is the correct answer for 5 points. Okay. Ti deɛ ɛkyerɛ nyinaa ne sɛ ɔba abɛduru baabi sei mekɔ m'anim tintinsoɔ deɛ mehwɛ manim tintin so no so a obiti that the pon opese oba me benkum so me nifa so eye ono benkum so obiti bicycle so opese oba me benkum so na oba ne benkum so nje se otwa me kwan nim ansa na wakọ ana car we so ono so ekọ ba bia me ekọ ne bi bat ono so okọ ne benkum so onfa ne nifa so ofa ne benkum so intemla ne kira uduru ba bi sei ya crossroad bi sei na se be nka ne junction bi sei ya traffic light bia ensi ha ana traffic sign bia ensi ha ye free bi right before left rule eno kira se car ejina ha nifa so enam so ojina me nifa so ntino mehwa ma ono akọ aja car na ojina me benkum so no nti se car we ye ojina me benkum so me mekọ aja no ena bicycle inso oba betwam afa ono ne benkum so enam se wo fa ne benkum so ntino ono nso oso ojina ma me mekọ ansa na otimi aba ati ase enti die eye no krewu mu no anyway esanse we ne kira me medical akwa meti ebeba se ana se me na wo se medical akọ me kan se me na wo se medical akọ eye no kre we so kira o se me ma car no green na sa ha mono kai ekọ ansa na makọ enya no kre we so kira o se me ma sacre wura no ekọ ansa na makọ no so nya no kre de nti anya no kre na medical achirechire mo no nti de ye no emwaye no de no kre ba akopẹ eno niwe. Let's continue. Then we get to a situation like this. It's similar to what we just did. This time round we have a priority sign here. This yellow and white symbol that I usually talk about, that it is called the priority symbol. It is yellow and white. In my previous videos I said it was yellow. I forgot the white one, so forgive me about that, but it is yellow and white all the time. Now look at it well. I am on a priority road, okay? This bus is also on a priority road. Look at it well. Look at it. Look, you see? This is a priority symbol. Priority symbol. The one that was in front of me, this one. The same thing that is displayed before the bus. Okay, this means that this road is a priority road, but in front of the motorcyclist, you see he has the triangular sign, which limits his priority. Okay, this red and white triangle is displayed on this road. Okay, now let's move, or let's look at a question. What is the right course of action? Here I may turn before the motorcycle. It is correct. I may turn before the motorcycle. I only turn after the yellow bus. I may be the first to make my turn. Look at the question. It is 5 points, and I've told you these are some of the questions that are difficult. And if you get them wrong, the 5 point questions, then your exams I'm afraid you are not going to be successful. So you have to answer them critically. Now let's look at it well. It is a priority road, okay, but you can see that I am turning left. I'm turning left, okay, and this bus is also on the priority road, but it is turning right. This means that I have to allow the bus to move ahead of me because it is turning what? Right. We are all on the priority road. However, it is turning right. When you are on a priority road and the other car that is opposite you is turning right, then that car or vehicle has priority ahead of you because I'm turning left, he is turning right. However, this motorcyclist, I have to turn before it, okay, because he's turning left, and besides, his priority is limited because of this triangular sign or symbol, okay. So I may turn before the motorcycle, is correct. I may only turn after the yellow bus, is correct. I may be the first to make my turn, it is wrong. I may be the first to make my turn, is wrong. Why? Because this bus is turning right. Myself and the bus, we are going to the same direction, but it is turning to his right. I'm turning to my left. Because I'm turning to the left, the one turning to the right must first go, and then I follow suit. Okay? And it say Ubi drew baby say ya. Well, sir, I shan't so dear. Their choice and not say the car a be free junction so abano. Yene was a kwan we sooner we see what my and yene also ye kan echo. So share motorbike in anymore. Unse me yene kese no uhun say sa sign we sin anim. Sa sign we sa triangle na ye sini trace no e kokko ne fitaa no. Eno no me kire medika akire mu akire mo so hu pa e chese tobo. Enti abasa ya maka na ebi nsi ne ho na we si ne kwan so no dika akọ eja wo what I say. Enti aha no o say ebetima ba say na say ha say na kire a o say me medical ya den atiasim akọ ans aja moto ni begina ho moto wura begina ama me makọ no kre izanse moto wura na obefa ne benkum so me so me fa me benkum so de na emu me no me na me wo priority road no aje se enam sa ade we se nti na kire se me medical akọ na ono so de esi na nim no medical akire mu no kire se won twen tini me kwa aja moto na afin so se me kwa metima akọ abra bus we etunito eko ansa na mato aso de di wono so tra me medical akọ aja bus ne moto ni nyina eno no enya ne kre we nya no kre. And so therefore the first two answers are the right ones. Okay, these are similar questions or typical questions that you meet in your final driving theory exams. Number 8, how do you take tight bends? How do you take tight bends? So when you are negotiating a bend, how do you do it? I only accelerate when the road straightens out. Okay, only accelerate again when the road straightens out. Correct. When you take a bend, you don't accelerate by taking a bend, otherwise your vehicle may skid off the road and it's not going to augur well for you. Okay, you only accelerate again when the road straightens out. On taking bends, I reduce speed before reaching the bend. Is correct. You have to reduce your speed before you reach the bend, not when you are on the bend. Third answer, reduce speed only when you reach the center of the bend. No, it's a 4-point question. You don't reduce speed when you reach the center of the bend, otherwise you need much time for braking. Okay, and it is not going to augur well for you. It is a tra kwan be na efa so etwa curve, and as I say utwa curve no kwan be na efa so ye no ye edikan no say obetini ni nam abra wo se ekwan ni mu da wo no ekwan ni mu da wo bi ona se utwa bend ni wie no wo se ekwan ni mu da wo no ena obese tia so bio na se ekwan ni mu aye ekwan na be tintin afre de nkonkon abio no na obetimi atene ne nem no kre de di wo so kira obeto ne bo ase ansa kra na okoduru babia o bend no ana o kon afa no no kre unze okọ babia okọ no eya kon aye mu a o se wodi kan tobo yese wo koduru ha wie ni na obeto bo so tobo kra ansa na waduru ho de toso no miensa no ase ono de obeto ne bo ewa bra wakoduru babia wo se akwaye ne wo no na bend ne wo no ho na obeto ne bo kra wesa emboa enti wei enye no kre mienu wei na ye no kre. The first two are the correct answers. Now, what should you do now? What should you do about this situation? Look at the situation. I'm driving here. I see a child here. I see children also on my right and a child on my left. I see someone, a cyclist, who is ahead of me. What should I do now? I remain ready to brake. Look at it. How many points? 5 points. I remain ready to brake. I slow down to walking pace. I slow down to walking pace. Yes. I overtake the cyclist. No, you don't I will not overtake the cyclist, because if I do, I may impede him or her, and then I may also impede the pedestrians, the children. So I will not overtake the cyclist, and I will reduce my speed to walking pace, and I must be ready to brake. Okay, first two are the correct answers. Oh trika na akoduru baby to say there na so ye on say ohwa haya baby ani patete hwa dan na wo ho na mofra so na wo mudi agro on sabenkum so ene mensani fa so nyina enipa gina wa emu ya mofra hwa mo kodi agro manim tintin so obeti ne bicycle so na da de ponko so tino there na osemeye as I say me ye ana me bobo me ho say de be si bia me bo break eno kre ti o say me nine no me ye ready say ya be ko break no so break pedal no so na ma bo say nko fa problem bi amba afen so me ko no boko ti say de me nante no me to America no so ye no kre so was me sign bicycle ride was me sign say enye no kre ni kwa say me sign me sign was me hia space kese space no so ehwa so ohwa car cry paki car animu ho ena enkura yi to say di agro mo girigina kwa nchen anwe kra na obi atiasim eno ntino ne kwa was me di na chimo. Okay, so these two are the correct answers. Next, number 10. We have a long way to go, but don't worry, just follow, like it and then share it for others to also benefit. And if you haven't subscribed, please kindly subscribe to the channel and also encourage your friends and family and your loved ones to subscribe as well. Thank you. Let's continue. Number 10. How can you tell that you are getting tired while you are driving? Okay, when you are driving and you want to know that you are getting tired, how would you know, or how can you tell? Number 1, quicker reaction time. It's not true. It's false. Quicker reaction time is false. Heavy eyelids, yes. Frequent yawning, yes. Frequent yawning is a signal that you are getting tired when you are driving, and you frequently yawns, it means you are getting tired. Heavy eyelids, you are driving and your eyelids become heavy, it's a signal that you are getting tired. Okay, the first answer, quick reaction time, is not true. If you have quick reaction time, it means you are active, and these two answers does not make you, or doesn't mean you are active. If you experience these two, then you are not active, you are rather passive. You are becoming tired, so to speak. So question etra utwika de na be mo hu se o ya bre utwika no ene ma bi kokoso ni padua no ma kire se o ya bre de be sa de di kan o se just utimi o ya sharp, utimi ye bibia antem. For example, ebi obi kra cross o utimi bo break intem te bibia ni a opose se traffic me fan se light na so a wokọ eso ya na wokọ on and se won bo delay we are fast on wa ase wani dawo enti se wani dawo na e be de yakase wo bre enti nyo no kre. Heavy eyelids bon se ase wani no aye ake
Papa, one more with the training with that.
The expression splitter. Why? I'm sorry about this. Sometimes when you are doing such videos, your kids come in, but you can't stop them. Okay? So we continue. Heavy eyelids. As when you know, aye akese ake enyeza aye akese ayese obi awada onzo obi da sori ase na animu apeja dani ahon ase de ahon kakra no ayese wani ngoma no ayese de emu ye duru no ene no chese wa brain tra na ayesa wani ngoma na ase emu ye odu ti se obi ana nikun chese ade chese wo bre obre na ebam ati ase obre na eba hu saade na chese obre na eba de di ho no so a o se ubon se o hram sa kakra bia o twika na yesa o se un se brena eba nti we mienu na ye nokre wani no eye kese wani ngoma no ase mu ayedu wo hram nti na cheze o brena eba. Okay, what amount of side clearance must you maintain when overtaking pedestrians and cyclists? This is a 4-point question. Okay, what side clearance must you maintain when overtaking pedestrians and cyclists? I must maintain a minimum side clearance of 1.5 meters within a built-up area. I must maintain a minimum side clearance of 1 meter within a built-up area. I must maintain a minimum side clearance of 2 meters outside of a built-up area. So this is correct and this is correct. However, this one is wrong. Okay, when you are overtaking pedestrians and cyclists in built-up area or in a built-up area, then you must maintain a minimum of 1.5 meters. Okay, you must leave a space between your vehicle and the pedestrian or the cyclist. Leave a distance of 1.5 meters between you and them. Okay, then you can overtake. This one is wrong. And when it is outside a built-up area, you must leave a clearance or maintain a clearance of 2 meters outside of a built-up area. And it say unam krum, and it say opasa sign enipa or nam form, and then obi a otwi bicycle opasa sign ho, obi nam form ono so opasa sign ho, onam kwan ho ana aka kwan ni opasa sign ho. And say jise ohwe say efiri o car no ekọ enipa no anase de otwi cycle no o sa distance 1.5 meters no aye basafa baako nchemu baako ne fa so aye meters 1.5 meters and I was say a down or montem so onam kroma as it was onam kroma aye basafa baako eno nya no kre ena aso no onam baby anam na nye krum so enye krum but enipa enam ho nye krum a mfanse te se klase na baby enye krum so eno de 2 meters na so ujato one o montem say enipa say cycle bi o te cycle so what you say tinimi no okay 4 points enko. Let's go. In general, how long does it take before an alcohol? Let me take it again. In general, how long does it take before an alcohol level of 1.0 per mile or 100 milligrams per 100 milliliters is cleared from the bloodstream? How long does it take before an alcohol level of 1.0 per mile is cleared from the bloodstream? Is it 5 hours? Is it 10 hours? Is it 1 hour? 4 points. It's 10 hours. 10 hours. Okay. This is why when you take alcohol, it stays in your blood for a long time. And this is why it is advised that when you take alcohol, don't drive, because the alcohol will stay in your blood for 10 hours before it is cleared. And so long as it stays in the blood for 10 hours, you can drive by making mistakes. Understand? You can drive by making mistakes. This is why it is advised that when you drive, don't drink, or when you drink, don't drive. You get it? Because it will stay in your blood for a long time. Okay. Yes, see, so alcohol, and sa ebroa. Etna unipadua no etna omoja ni mu saa mredodo sen. Don't really do baako don't really do. And you chira wonum utwa bia echepa wo umoja ni mu. Eni ntini yesese be ya utwa bia menkotwika ana utwika menkotwa bi. Sanse utwa bia ebeche wo umoja ni mu. Na moja no nso na yusu anti wanhwa na akọ drive wa baby basa wa tia on dem eche no akọ drive basa nti na esese wo twa bia entwika titia yeah, so let's continue. Number 13, a regular bus in the oncoming traffic has stopped at a bus stop on the same roadway with hazard warning lights switched on. What do you do? A regular bus in the oncoming traffic has stopped at a bus stop on the same roadway with hazard warning lights switched on. What do you do? Answers: only proceed at walking speed if passengers want to cross the roadway. Only proceed at walking speed if passengers want to cross the roadway. Wrong. Proceed at the same speed since the bus has stopped on the other side of the road. Wrong. Slow down to walking speed. Correct. 4 points. Okay. So it's the same road. Let's say we are on the right and the bus is on the left, but on the same piece of road, and it has its hazard warning lights switched on. Okay, this yellow light that will be blinking on, off like that. They switched on. So what do you do? First answer says that you proceed at walking speed if passengers want to cross the roadway. It's not true. Only proceed at walking speed only. That means it's wrong. Okay. Proceed at the same speed since the bus has stopped on the other side of the road. Yeah, somebody says that the bus is on the other side of the road. It's not on my lane, so I can drive anyway or anyhow, or I can drive with speed. No, it's not done like that. It's not allowed. So you have to slow down to walking speed. Yes. And it said yenam kwan so kwan na yenam so no bus efri ye opposite hoba nti envan say yenam nifa so na bus ne eso yenam benkum so ba ye nyina yenam faako kwan baako meme woni fa bus ne obenkum na waso wagina no waso ne kanea na warning light no yellow oswa na ebon eso na adum na yellow color no basa ode na oso ye ose me konketenkete abra me hu se enipa ana passenger fo ni bi pese o mutwa kwan ni sa abra ne pe na maye den me kono nketenkete eno sei wrong enya no kre nyese uhu se nipa no pese o twa kwan mansana wo yese obekon ketenkete basa ahwe kura de car na bobi as was say mirika na me de ba na no na me de be ko sanse bus no oni mi lane mi wagina me benkum so na me so me nam nifa ti me mirika na me de ba na no na me de be ko eno so ye wrong se bus gina ye de mi no ada say enipa be fro na enipa esi enipa no so si a ebi fatoɔ ebi fa animu enti no wodi mirika ni wɔn be hia betimi ni bia hia akɔbɔ no akɔfa asemaba enti no we mi enu nya no kre ati ase di ho no slow down to walking speed as obeba from kra oba connect nkete ati ase and na correct. So let's continue. Number 14. What is the right course of action? We are driving. I want to turn left, so I have indicated I'm going left. The bus opposite me wants to come to my direction. There is a motorcyclist which is standing on my right. It also wants to go to the direction that I am going. So what is the right course of action? The right course of action is that, look at this symbol. I've already explained this symbol in my previous videos to you, that when you see this symbol, it means that on this junction, this is the it's a crossroad, yeah, but on this junction, that is from right to the left, I have priority. You understand? I have priority. I have to go first. I have to go first on this because of this one, because of this symbol. This symbol is only applicable to this junction. Okay, now let's assess the answers. What is the right course of action? I take priority before the motorcycle. Yes, I have to allow the bus to pass through. I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. This is wrong. Look at the points. Points is 5, and then here I have to allow the bus to pass through. Look at it. The bus is coming to my direction. Yes, bus is coming to where I am. Okay, and I'm also turning what? Left. Do you understand? I'm turning left. However, because of this, I have priority before this and this. Do you get it? Yes. So this symbol is the same symbol that is being displayed to the bus driver. He also has priority here, this junction, on this junction, and then this junction. However, it is coming my way. You understand? And I'm also turning left. I'm turning left to the bus. Therefore, I have to allow the bus to pass through. But I take priority before the motorcycle. Do you get it? Very well. Young twice way. Esu be dru be say ya. Ohu saa symbol yi unya hu ya peche say junction yi so a eye baabi a moto ni gina no. E de kɔ me benkum so ha no. Me na medical akɔ. Me medical akɔ. Enam saa de wenti. We mo. Ntino. Moto wura na ebi si nanim. De si nanim na ye de yesi ni trace. Triangle na yesi trace a echese wo twɛn no. So wo on twɛn. De si manim ha na no bi so ne si bus nanim no hwɛ. Enu bi ni. Ti wono so me akwanya na me wo se me kɔ eja omo gina junction so saa na bus no so saa kwanya no so koja omo gina junction so ha enso no bus no oba ba bia me wo no na me so me 10 afa benkum so tinam se me fa benkum so no ntino se me bidi kan ma bus ne ba oba wi a me ko aja moto no eno ano no what I say until I take priority before the motorcycle. Yes, me koja moto no eno kre I have to allow the bus to pass through or some share na mema bus ne ba eno kre I have to allow the motorcycle to pass or some mema moto ne ko enya no kre hwe points no 5 yanko. Last time I explained this one to you, okay? Yeah, I hope you remember. So we've gotten to a place like this. We have seen the stop picture, and then there is a stop line there. There is a line, okay? This line. What do you do? What do you do? What do you have to do in this traffic situation? And then we also saw, or we have seen a man who I believe also wants to cross the road. So what do you do? I have to stop at the stop line and give way. Yes, this is the stop line, so you have to stop here and give way. It's correct. I have to stop only at the stop sign. It's not true. You don't have to stop only at the stop sign. I have to stop only if there is a crosswise moving traffic. No, if there is only traffic moving, then I have to stop. No. So it's a 4-point question. So the only answer is this one. I have to stop at the stop line and give way. Yes, we have explained, or I have explained this one to you already in my previous video, that when you see this stop sign, it means you must stop and give way. And you stop if there is a line there, that is the stop line. You must stop before this line and then you give way. So it is correct. You must stop only at the stop sign. Only here. When you see this, then you must stop here. No, you must stop at the stop sign so that you can see your way forward. You can access the road. You must stop only if there is crosswise moving traffic. Means only if you see vehicles, then you must stop. If there are no vehicles, you drive, which is wrong. Even if there are no vehicles, stop, access the road, and if you are safe, then you drive. Ntino ko dru ba bi se a se de medical church mu o mi video na medical ye ne bi no so hu we ya stop na chese stop o so gina onse ni pa so gina o pe so twam tu hu we ya pe so gina o hwa ya o stop line wa ha line no o gina chire pe enyina ha o gina ha hu se car free ubenkum so anase onifa so ba anything ya dey line abeto animu no begina otwe okon a obehu aha asa hu aha ubenkum no onifa so nyina so aha so anytime you see this, it means stop and give way. And so hu bibi say a also ugina say stop at the stop line, give way back ugina line na ano ho pe na amakwan ama foforo so atimi akọ just haso wo say obegina baby a trust stop no pe eno so e wrong so ko gina baby a stop line no e wo no and always so say who say cars twama na obegina eno so ye emfum so se car twama ka ntwam gina tutu ani hwe benkum so ni fa so ho ye kama ansana obekọ a wakọ. So we move on. 16. What awaits you with this traffic sign combination? Look at it. This is a person who is working. People, it's a construction site. I think they are working on the road, and under it 100 meters. So points is 2. a work site that is approximately 100 meters in length. A work site commencing at a distance of approximately 100 meters, or a work site ending at a distance of approximately 100 meters. So we take the answers again. A work site that is approximately 100 meters in length. No. A work site commencing at a distance of approximately 100 meters. Yes. So this is indicating to you or informing you. It is pre-informing you that in 100 meters you are going to encounter road, or you are going to enter into a road construction site. Okay. So it is a pre-information. It is to alert you that in 100 meters you get to a place where there is a construction. So get prepared. That is it. The other answers are wrong. Okay. A work site that is approximately 100 meters in length. So this one tells you that the place they are working is just 100 meters in length, which is not true. And here the place they are working, it will end at a distance of approximately 100 meters. Wrong. But it will commence, where they are working after 100 meters, the work, you get to that place, 100 meters, approximately 100 meters, you get to where the work is. That is the pre-information for you. How do you behave? You are driving. We have done all this before. You are driving in the city and you see people or children who are also on the roadside. What do? Be ready to brake. Watch out for children. Continue driving at the same speed. Continue driving at the same speed is wrong. You must be ready, okay, to brake. Continue driving at the same speed. I'm driving at 20 though. 20. So continue driving at the same speed. Children can cross you. Must be ready to brake. Correct. So point is 4. Continue driving at the same speed is wrong. You must be ready to brake and then watch out for children. That is correct. There's a one number be say nkola ho high bia nipa wo so and I say at the end also ye so ye wadwen say enam se nkola wo ho ntina na nipa wo nti bibia betime asi obi cross over so otimi bo brake ti ye wadwen say bibia si bia bo brake. Watch out for children. Was all the show teams and collaborate team I had PP every baby. I brought Mudi America na say Mudi agro. You know, so my one that was. I should say and collaborate team aba. Him. Continue driving at the same speed. And say Americana mede ba na noa na mede ba. E ba sa BBC a maso ba ehye ntino we nya no kre. So first 2 are correct. Next. Okay. Look at this. I want to turn right. But on my right here you see a vehicle. It looks like a bus which is on my blind spot. Blind spot means I can't see clearly what is happening here. Okay, so what do? What should you anticipate? What do you expect? Here, pedestrians crossing the road. Yes, pedestrians could cross the road because of this. I believe this is a bus that has stopped there. Maybe it's a bus stop. So pedestrians will cross the road in order to board the bus or in order to leave the bus. Understand? A vehicle driving past the bus. Exactly. A vehicle may drive past the bus on the road. You must anticipate that, or I must anticipate that I will have to stop at the junction here. I will have to stop here before I turn. Yes. Okay. So all three are correct for 3 points. Okay. Uchika awabi drew baby say me pese me fa me nifa so. Me nifa so wona me hwe na hu se bus bi etel because ya to wall ntini me hu side ho nyina. Oh, me hu manim nyina but me hwe ma hu se bus na si ho. Oh. Nti enhwe mmoaye no. O say the show trim say enipa betimi atwa kwan nim. No kra nipa betimi atwa me san say bus ne si ho no. Say bus dia na je say e fa nipa ana say enipa esi afiri bus ni ana say nipa ekofro. Me santi no enipa no aye from pedestrians no. Obon say omo betwitwa kwan nim ho. Na fe nso bon say car bi betimi asan bus no car bi bus ne si ho no. So the show trim say car foforo betimi ayeden apa ne ho 2 years odi mirika 10 tan hwa ne car krona kra koshia so the show trim the car betimi apa ne ho a obehu say de obe drive afa beside the show trim say me drew junction so a say me gina say me drew a na me twasi me na me ko da bi say we gina what you say afei ko 19. What should you consider after starting your vehicle? When you start your vehicle, what should you consider? I should drive off as promptly as possible. Correct. Once you've started the engine, you don't wait. I should drive at low engine speeds. Low engine speeds. Yes. Not high engine speeds. If possible, allow the engine of the stationary vehicle to warm up. This is mistake. When you start your car, don't allow the engine of the car that is still standing or that is still stationary to warm up. If you do that, you are causing problems for your vehicle. So once you start your engine, you drive off at low speeds. This is 3 points. Okay. We know to try say o start o car na o boss wa o say wedding utuko. Yes sir. And I was to o boss wa o say o the engine no. O chassis say we utu out the 1. So 2 3 now so what I say. Yes o boss wa the high speed boom. And a high engine speed. Yes, I best say engine. So the low engine speeds and I would move car. So and I was so was static car now no car engine now on coin or jina ema na suwa kakra ansa na wako basa wo say engine. Ntino o start ya o say wo move na car na e free engine my free what I say. Let's continue. Number 20. Where do you have to anticipate encountering rail crossings with no technical safeguards? 1. On dirt tracks and forest tracks. Yes. 2. In industrial zones and port areas. Yes. On less frequently used roads. Yes. So Where do you have to anticipate encountering rail crossings with no technical safeguards? All this, you may encounter rail crossings on less frequently used roads, in industrial zones and port areas, on dirt tracks and forest tracks. Okay, all these areas are areas that you can meet or see rail crossings. Okay, we pay fana obetime hu railway kwan and as a keteke ne kwan no kwan aso ye fin and as a wonam enwuram kwan. Yes, baby a osi a oye nyuma na baby a shape of fanema de ko amanaman so on ahoy me baby a betimi ahu railway kwan na kwan a nipa ntam fa so na say one time use no so betimi ahu railway kwan enti no say no ya buan sama bisa no adue no eno ye basic material afi na ye ko b ni so eno so eye 10 eye du ti afi na ye wi adue no ye nto asoe di ho no that's a 21 no. You want to transport a load. What must you be aware of when doing so? 1. The load may not shift or fall over during the journey. Correct. The load may not impede me while driving. Correct. The vehicle's road safety may not be negatively affected. Correct. And say, oh, ko baby. Now, person will file load. Say, you know, load. Load na abefa no de ene de na o hye ne so ho they say load na ma fa no na de so na me afa de so aka no eni kwa say me de to car no say me de to na pampamu say me de to eni kwa say e free to so abra me drive no ena eni kwa say esa ha me na ejije me kura me driving him ena o car no so eni kwan se eko haka no ti ade bia be haka no load ni de beba nsunsun aso bia load ni de beba o car no bia embo bia nde so yi frame what ya say ti load no betima afade na emom eni kwan se ekoye ade a ebe ha car no abom ebambo what ya say. Ntinimi ensanyi na ayo no correct for 3 points. All the 3 are correct. Next, what can restrict the functionality of a lane departure warning system? What can affect or restrict the functionality of a lane departure warning system? A dirty road surface, yes. Absence of guard rails, no. The absence of road markings, yes. These are the things that can restrict the functionality of a lane departure warning system. You say cars na bano o ma ye ade bi e wo ma wonam onse car kwan no ya draw line wo so ene ya say line no ya chicheche kwan nim e bia me nambe nifa so ha ana ya de nifa so ha no ya sign line wo ho e fifu no na ya sign bi won finfin na ya sign bi o me benkum so ti me de me famu ha na me di no se me free me ha e ba ha pe a na se me free me ni fan me free me fanim epie pe ka na be hu se me free lane nim ti won sa sha se e bo pen wada kura na wani ate na se wani aba ho so cars na aba foforo o ma ye sa na ma no gum this is a wo team na wo kwa e ma won free na se wo free wo lane mu pe be bo ma wo hu se wo free lane na ndem aba na betima ha sa ade no de betima ha nse se kwan na onam so no esu ofia efin e kwan no so a ane ade na bi wo ka anim kura anya adwuma ena we su kira the absence of guard rails na nema na ya no mde asisi kwan no ana say kwan no so no ana onama unze wo ka na timi o free lane ma akobedience boom so wa hu sa anda de nketenkete bi a na tata form na no ne guard rails no se bi ni kwan no so a ema wa yi no lane departure warning system na nya adwuma yi eno de nya no kre nema ema ebetimi ama saa de na nya adwuma no ye se kwan na eso ofia enya adwuma ati ase ana se kwan na ye draw so a omon sign line was so the absence of road markings kwan no omon draw line was so and draw road markings and markings as a draw line no say a draw line no so corner ujina line in pe la how they call the free line in mana o car na baben because a camera and a car na say na e twa tin nyina the free kwan mu abon say free na ashase e baben ti say kwan bi ni so a e ma o car ni mu de en enya adwuma na say be ha no what you say I feel video question back. This is our first video question from all the 30 questions. Let's look at it. So we are driving this vehicle, red vehicle wants to overtake. You can see that I'm driving at the top speed. Oh, it's about 95 kilometers per hour, almost 100 kilometers per hour. A vehicle is also approaching me from the opposite direction, and this one is overtaking. You can see that it has already started overtaking me, and there's another vehicle from my rear side, my back, or another vehicle is behind me. Okay, and this one was also behind, but it has started overtaking. So what do I do? Another vehicle is approaching. Obviously this vehicle is meeting the one here, this truck, but what do I do? I've told you that we have to 5 times or 5 attempts to watch the video. Okay, we have watched it the second time. Let's watch it the third time. You saw it. Let's watch it the fourth time. I'm not going to talk in the video again. Just watch it yourself and analyze the situation. You saw it. Let's watch it the last time because it's 5 times. Last time. So you can see this vehicle is overtaking. It's overtaking me. Now it's coming. Then this truck is coming also. So they are meeting on the same direction. What do I do? Let's go to the question. I accelerate. This vehicle is overtaking me. Must I accelerate? No. When you are driving and you see that another vehicle is overtaking you, you don't have to accelerate. If you do that, you are not a defensive driver. Okay? And look at the points. It's 5 points. So you must get this question right. So I accelerate is wrong. I drive as far to the right as possible. Correct. So you have to drive to this side. Okay, shift, so it means I will move to this side. I will drive a bit to this side, to I will drive to the right side, so that it will make a room for this vehicle to move back into the lane. Okay, I slow down. Okay, yes, I have to slow down. I slow down and then drive as far to the right as possible. This is for 5 points. Okay, order for say video no wo hwe ni nyina ohun se de na eko ye twika na na ehun se car we kokoi edimika tente free achi ono nso o san ye ho adi kan sinsan bi me ho se obi san mesume ho empofiri ma na ehun se car bi so track kase so efiti ha eba ese no kokoi ene track no omo bedi ahia tidia na oseme me move me car na ko enchense nyesa enchense ko tisi hawo nya hawo. I have to move to this side, not here. So I move the vehicle as far to the right as possible, but on the same road. Okay, and then I'll have to slow down. You see, you can see that I'm driving at 95 kilometers per hour. You see it here is 80, then 85, 90, and then 95 before 100. Each bar or each mark is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I'm driving at 95 kilometers per hour. So it's a speed. I'm driving, or I am speeding. Okay. So in this case, what do? I have to slow down and then drive as far to the right as possible. Also, me timi mrika na so. I mean, me de car no. Me shifted the car. Ni fanso akakra na metime America no sebe ya we betime abehye manim no ankohia we amana ankofa owe no bia amba owe no owe e kan say ankofa owe ni disaster, to avoid disaster. Okay, so we are answering 24 now. When does the braking action of a trailer with overrun brakes start? When the trailer runs up to the track. Before the braking action of the track starts, so that the track and trailer remain extended. When the brake pedal in the track is activated. When does the braking action of a trailer with overrun brakes start? It starts when the trailer runs up to the track. Okay, and the trailer runs up to the track, and the brake pedal in the track is activated. Okay, so this one I choose this answer. Okay, I choose this. I'm not too sure about it, so I'll take this answer and we move on. Or say uchika on na trailer no, I say if we be overrun brakes e be start time be na start abra trailer no I say I bend track no trailer na ye so offer uchika now car e be so no trailer no o twen ade foforo o twen a drum e betimi ben o car no abra wa eden trailer no I run it up to the track. Okay, and also when the pedal in the track is activated, when the brake pedal obo braking utiaswa na mane basa the when we know to me you should say trick no when the yeah share a bit ma fa. Okay, Where must you use a parking disc for parking? Where must you use a parking disc for parking? In a no waiting area, where stipulated by traffic signs, at a defective parking meter. We all know parking disc. Where must you use it? In a no waiting area. This is a 2-point question. In a no waiting area. If it is a no waiting area, why must you use parking disc? Where it is stipulated by traffic signs, yes, and also at a defective parking meter, yes. Parking disc near a year and a die car you say udru baby anam kroma baby or yes a house or park here wait my parking name just say we did 2 hours 1 hour 1.5 hours and 3 hours so to be set to the atoll or say a himfa and I wait my issue say you know also wait my issue baby yes yan train high train crowd na baby I train the obesi da ko use sa parking desk no we su chira baby a ya hye se o so use sa de no o so ye den o de to okay ana se baby a parking meter no ebi wo but asay parking meter na ya fidie na ya to ticket no parking ticket ni free mo no se asay a hono so de parking desk na to na ya hu time a buy na mo ba ho ma hu time a be free so these two for 2 points. Okay, what should be noted when loading vehicles? When loading vehicles, loads more than 2.5 meters high may not project forwards by more than 50 centimeters. Correct. Loads that project beyond the retroreflectors by more than 1 meters must be labeled. Yes, it is not necessary to secure heavy loads force. So when you are loading, loads that are more than 2.5 meters high may not project forwards by more than 50 centimeters. Wait, these are technical things that you must put them in your head. You must master these things. This sentence, this 2.5 meters and then 50 centimeters, 2.5 meters high and then 50 centimeters. This one is projecting forward. You understand? It's something you must what do you call it, learn it by rote learning, something like this one too. Okay, so and I gave you a tip. You see, loads and then loads. You can see loads, so there are two. It's a tip, and it is correct. Loads that project beyond retroreflectors by more than 1 meter must be labeled. If you are loading and the load is beyond retroreflector, that is the back of your vehicle where you have that red and white lights. If the load extends more than 1 meters beyond these reflectors, at the back of your vehicle, you see we have that white and red, it's like a sticker at the back of your vehicle. If the load extends beyond it by 1 meter, then the load must be labeled. It is correct. This is something you must learn by rote learning. This and this, correct? Okay. Ulodu car. Loader emu netintin na ye basa family enu ne fa no. Eni kwan se woman ba ben bro 50 centimeters ba car nanim ati ase ana load so a ebi wa me van say dua no akofa load a eno nso so no tra sa red and white ayina na tale car ne to no a anwumre kanea no to so ana ama obi a hu say o car na ekoi no ati ase say load no bro 1 meter sa ana sorry bro 1 meter azafa ba akwa I was saying no so label odi bibi bo ho bibi ti say ade kokko bi ko jan bi de abon na de odi wachi cars no mdu wachi no say oh bibi wo ne car ne to what I say and I will say ho hia say load mood no obachechire and say obabo ho ban no we wrong 3 points question tino yanko yanim. What can be the effect of aquaplaning? Aquaplaning. Effects of aquaplaning. Aquaplaning is when you are driving and there is water on the road surface. What does it do? Reduce vehicle braking capability. Yes, it reduces when the road is slippery. It reduces the braking capability of your vehicle. Reduce ability to steer the vehicle. Yes, it reduces the ability to steer the vehicle. Increase tire static friction. No. When aquaplaning happens, and I say aquaplaning is when there is water on the road surface. When there is water on the road surface, will it increase the friction? No. It will rather reduce friction. So this is wrong. Okay. A day nsusu na aquaplaning the ba. Aquaplaning aqua just water. Or Greek kasem. In the just aquaplaning is say nsuo ewo ekwan so. And I will drive off so. Uchika akwana anam so nsuo wo so fancy nsuo toy what I say and as a snow toy and anane the akwan no nsuo gu so se nsuo begu kwan so ayeden nsuo aso ni bi ni sen ema obo breaker ema o break bono etiso ema car ni ntimi mbo break cho nyina what I say enokre eti o break no o car ni breaking no etiso tina ho odin so esa ate se uchi mustia na se kwano so nye troa uchi mustia na e wo se de etie na yensu begu so a uchi mustia na eno so wo de etie eno sa na ma e kwano ustia na kura uchi ma untimi nya na se de e open tiwe mi enu ye no kre na hwe trek na ya na me se e wo ho no hwe o yusu word no reduced once was use are reduced in this case correct and I do maybe a word no be huna ma sentence no ye wrong na just say no mienu ye wrong no akofa back no ati ase ana say eno no mienu no ye correct back no ye wrong we dey tip keke no nche say da bia sa na tie me pa cho ati ase ahyen so dia betimi dia ahyen so na wadini baba dia 2 3 na azo kira se ensuo begu kwan so ema increase ema tie no obo break na se ema tie no echi tie no ne efom ho no a ka kwan no ema na chi so on dem echi enya no kre ensuo begu ema tie no enne ka kwan no kura mu aye tro no sa no bo break and chin ye in this way no enya correct ati ase akame ensape na ewie why yankoi I said that this video will be long, but take your time and follow it well, because these are some of the questions that you meet in your final theory exams. It's a similar question. These are similar questions you meet, no doubt about that. It is tried and tested. You are approaching a sharp left bend at high speed. Why is it necessary to reduce your speed before you have actually reached the bend? Answers: because otherwise my vehicle could slide off to the right along the bend. You are approaching a sharp left, okay? And then, why must you reduce your speed? If you don't reduce your speed, what will happen to you? Sharp left speed. Could the vehicle slide to the right along the bend? Because otherwise my vehicle could begin to skid. Because otherwise my vehicle could slide off to the left along the bend. Yes, it is left, not left, right. Okay, so this right here makes it wrong, and the vehicle could also skid. Okay, so these two are the answers. What's the old bend? Bend be a sharp, may say. Sa bend na nsa benkum so na e kasa bibi e sharp a kese the way it tie no bend no emu odin sa na wase meka no so emu odin nti ano sa no so ye there was uti speed no so kra nsana wadru honom adentra anya sa ochira anya sa oka no ebetu ede akonifa so ana se oka na be sha ase apa ana se betu akobenkum so what ya say ti de na we mi nu then next number 29. What may result from taking part in illegal road races? If you take part in illegal road races, going to race with your friends on the road, it can lead to the confiscation. It can lead to the confiscation of the vehicle driver's license, the vehicle driver's driving license. Okay, it can lead to the confiscation of the vehicle driver's driving license. Correct. It can lead to the imposition of a term of imprisonment on the vehicle driver. Yes. It can lead to the occurrence of serious road traffic accidents. Yes, all three are correct for 4 points. Yeah, and it say a debe ne betime si abra oni wonanfo no mo anaze oni ebi ma hye se mo de mo car no mo ko race ti se Formula 1 no o car kwan so e pese o yesi me car no edwane chen odie we su me de edwane yo se ne yenkwai na mo ahye ase pe so yes a e betime agi o license na film nsem ena ne blofu then a final confiscation of vehicle driver's driving license. So it's here we no e betime agi o license na film nsem ana say e betime de work to prison ana say e betime de akwanhia eden aba enti ye pa show men kwaye sansem hunu no e wo kwan so opeso ye usua racer sheda ko ne ko sua Formula 1 na ne Lewis Hamilton ana yeah Hamilton mo now no mo dey akoye den akọ face sir. Number 10, last one. What can prevent you from hearing warning signs? When you are driving, what can prevent you from hearing warning signs? Number 1, having the radio on too loud. Correct. The exhaust being too loud. Correct. Using headphones. Correct. Edebe na bit mercy okwan say want warning signs. Warning signs a bit say ambulance a bar ne alarm na bon a warning sign. And I say rescue team bit say fire service for back ni nyina ya den a warning sign. Edebe na bit mercy ho kwan say want 1. So what build radio no who ha as I want to she the deal or exhaust pipe and I'm the problem about me to tears well boom yes ambulance in a background bonnet alarm na want it and an siren na want it. Using headphones with the headphones as a shower soon be a uchika headphones shower soon also only DJ. So DJ crowd trika on for headphones and she na so ti so headphones she was now trika now yeah bo alarm yeah pimp over that want it no we me and sanya na correct for 3 points it ya wie and so hwe yan ko hwe say yedin kunima na say yedin kugua na ba bia yetitin ya na ya hwe yedin kunim so na yada ya ankasa ya hu ase. So next, let's see. So when you finish, you can also go through all the questions. You can go through all of them to correct the mistakes you have made. You can check all of them before you submit. You can check whether the answers you have chosen are correct, or maybe you doubt the answers. You can change them. For example, here, if I think that this one is wrong, you can just change it before you submit. You see it, I have changed it, but I'll take it back because it is correct. Understand? Now I think I will not change any of my answers, so I will just submit. So let's submit. Okay, evaluate. Did you see it? So after you have evaluated, after you have submitted, the system will evaluate the answers for you, and you get the results. The result is here. The result says what? Passed. But I got 2 numbers wrong. The numbers of the incorrectly answered questions are, you see, the basic materials are 20 questions. So it means I got all of them right, 20/20. And then the 10 questions which are coming from the B, I got 2 wrong. Okay, so the numbers that are wrong, let's look at it again. So we go back. What does the braking action of a trailer with overrun brace start? Okay, this question I was having problem with it, so no wonder. Yeah, so I chose this and then I chose this when the brake pedal in this track is activated. So that is wrong. Okay, you see how it is done. Some of these things, some of the things that you can feel. You see, this is 3 points, so it doesn't carry much weight. Okay, next one. You are approaching a sharp left bend at high speed. Why is it necessary to reduce your speed before you have actually reached the bend? because otherwise my vehicle could slide off to the right along the bend. Okay, my vehicle could begin to skid. Okay, now one way I will use to remember this is that here is what sharp left hand. Okay, sharp left hand bend. So next time when I see the left here, I will not take it. So you choose the right. Vehicle could slide off to the right along the road, along the bend. Okay, so and here too, vehicle could begin to skid. This one is constant, this one will not change. The vehicle could begin to skid. However, the vehicle could slide off to the right along the bend. The bend is on the left, but the vehicle could slide to the right, so it is left and right. So next time when I meet it, I'll take the right. You see, so that is it. So in the nutshell, we have passed the exams. We got 2 questions wrong. The 2 questions we got wrong, one was carrying 3 points and the other was carrying what, 4 points, which means that I made 7 error points, and these 7 error points doesn't make me fail. I passed. Okay, this means that I got 28 out of what, 30, and the points were not that big. Okay, if it were 10 points, then I would fail, but I got it right. So this is the end of our education. I believe you have learned a great deal of lesson from it. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do so by clicking on where you see subscribe. It is written in black and white. Subscribe. Like, if you like it, I believe you will like this video, so give me a thumbs up and also share the channel with others and encourage them also to come and join us by subscribing, so that anytime I post a video, everyone that is part of this family will enjoy the videos and then the education. Okay, God bless you. See you next time, or see you in the next video. Bye bye.